What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Professor Layton vs. Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Extra Content, Episode 6, Awkward Moments. I'm gonna start getting good at those. This is such good practice for having to say incredibly long sentences at once in burst. Whoa, check it out! The Witch's Court. If nostalgia were pennies, I'd be rich right now. I heard the entire courtroom was converted into a large theater. Really? You mean they managed to inject some fun into this creepy old place? I guess I can sort of feel the creepiness melting away, don't you think? Nope, you're wrong. Still kind of creepy to me. Hey, then that means the Inquisitor's Hall must be somewhere over there. Indeed, Luke. Although it has since been converted into the main headquarters for the Labyrinthia reconstruction effort. That reminds me, Eve should have finished work by now. Shimona, everybody! Let's go say hi! Hey, there she is! It would appear Mr. Barnum has joined her as well, and I do believe he's wearing his armor again today. Why do they look like they're both ready to fight it out in court? And, what's the scowling and the awkward silence? I agree, it's a little strange. The two of them should have finished with work by now. Well, Zacharias, what is this matter of great importance that you need to discuss with me? It's the gift and we totally barged in. Oh no. You've done nothing but stand there with your eyes closed for over an hour now. No. 'Tis not really a matter of such great importance as such. Espella, when did you get here? And you brought everyone along with you. That's right, Eve. I'm sorry if this is a bad time. I see you're still busy. No, it's fine, believe me. Work is over for the day, so I'm free to speak with you all. Is there something you needed? Hey, Eve? Today's your birthday, isn't it? Huh? Oh, don't play coy, Eve. It's your birthday! We all thought we'd come down and give you your presents personally. Presents? For me? Well, I guess I'll go first. Here you go, Eve. This picture! Dad and I wrote you a little message on the back, too. Thank you, Espella. Ooh, me next. Wait for it. A mega burger meal deal. Mega burger? I didn't have enough to get you the killer large meal, but just throw another burger patty on it and you'll be full for days. Wow, you got her a coupon. Well done, Maya. I think I get it. Thank you very much, Maya, for the coupon. So generous. Guess I'm up next. Out with it, Defender. Ah! What the heck? Why do I get the I'm gonna kill you right face? Oh, forgive me. Upon seeing your face, I couldn't help myself. That doesn't make me feel any better. Oh god, did he get her a puzzle? This is from me. I followed Espella's recipe. It's been a while since I made one, so I hope it's good. Is this banana bread? Well, yeah. I did work at Patty's Bakery after all. Barnum didn't call me Sir Apprentice Baker for nothing. I brought you something too, Miss Eve. I went out and picked some red flowers down by the lake in the Eldritch Woods. I used them to make you a necklace. The craftsmanship is excellent, Luke. Thank you so much. And thank you all for such lovely presents. But wait, there's more! Bottom! Did you give Eve your present yet? Whoa! What? Holy cow! Overreact much? No, Wait, Mr. Barnum. Have you still not given Eve your birthday present yet? Her birthday present yet. You mean you've been standing here for a whole hour trying to give your present to Eve? Why, Sir Bonham, I'm surprised. Zacharias, do you really call yourself a man? Absolutely, without question. Who exactly do you take me for? It's just Miss Primstone. Who's that again? I cannot help but recall Miss Primstone's words. Oh, her. Alright, what am I doing? She's not Luke. What's wrong with me? Alright, children, settle down now. Today's lesson is about to begin. Miss Primstone's lesson number 3. More presents, more problems. The exchange of secret, dubious items always leads one down the path of tragedy. Rest assured this will be on the exam. Poor Mr. Bonham. His schooling seems like it was quite strict, and a little depressing. Well, yeah, she's right. More money, more problems. That's what she always says. Although I would normally advise otherwise, perhaps you should set aside your teacher's words just this once. The professor's right. That was the past, so bury it already. Yes, well... Lady Dark Miss Eve. Lady Dark Miss Eve. What is it, Zacharias? In recent days, I have taken to working part-time at the local bakery. My objective, to efficiently craft a deliciously decadent pastry in your image as tribute to the day of your birth. To do what? I'm a bit confused. Wow, Barnum, you, kinda sorta did it. He was all, "My lady, I hath baketh you a treat most sweet in thou image fair," or something kinda like that. I wonder if Barnum spent all day in front of the mirror practicing that. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. Such was my intent, Lady Dark Miss Eve. Happy day of your birth, I give you your present. Thank you, Zacharias. Now kiss. Is this an eclair? Yes. This eclair looks like no other eclair I've ever seen. What's this? Is this a lump? Well, you see, I was unable to obtain the required amount of skill to bake you a proper pastry in the allotted time, hence why I focused all my efforts on choosing one of the remaining eclairs left over from yesterday's sale at the bakery. Of all the eclairs that remained, 'twas this that most captured your essence, Miss Eve. It's a day old? I don't quite know how I should feel about this. So do this puzzle instead. That's what I keep expecting. Should I be flattered? Or completely and utterly not? Stick a fork in him, he's done. How is he a potato? I don't get it. I don't know. You know what? I think you tried your best, Zacharias. Oh, damn, that's cold. She's saying it sucks. And for that, I thank you. No, Miss Eve. 'Twas nothing. Your thanks is unnecessary. The smile on your face is reward enough. I owe this mission success to my trusty armor. Did that armor give him birthday gift-giving powers or something? Barnum said he was working a part-time job, but he never actually got paid for any of it, did he? You're right. It must be because he's still an apprentice. Slave labor. Speaking of eclairs. Didn't Constantine also give Cat Eve, a present just the other day? Really? Constantine did. You know, on the subject of that mutt. I never would have imagined you, of all people, would end up owning a dog. You surprised me, Zach. Yes, well... If you'll permit my asking, whatever do you mean? Let's just say Zach had a bit of a run-in with a dog some time ago. After that, he swore he'd never set foot near any one of those wretched beasts ever again, let alone own one. Oh, I think I remember that. Are you talking about the Barnum's Wild Ride incident? That sounds like a really exciting Universal Studios themed roller coaster. Barnum's Wild Ride. Is that some kind of roller? Oh, wow. Okay. Anyway, sounds too interesting not to hear. Give us the goods. It all started during one of the storyteller's famous parades. Look at them, having a great time reusing all their assets. Zacharias always took point during these parades, riding in front on his horse. That's when a large dog suddenly came shooting out from one of the side alleys and jumped right in front of the procession. I shall never forget it. The beast's tail looked as if it were singed by the legendary fire itself. It was black and white with a notable scar above its left eye. The dog's sudden appearance sent Zacharias' horse into a frenzy. It bolted off with him still hanging off by the saddle. 'Twas indeed a great blunder. When my steed flung me from its back, my ankle became caught in the reins. And so he couldn't get free of the horse. The thing must have dragged him around all for hours. Since then, the incident was charmingly dubbed Barnum's Wild Ride. Or some sort of the title of a weird Barnum adult film. I remember that. The children used to tie their dolls to the horses and call it Bouncing Barnum. That's brutal. Beep beep boo boo. And yet now Zacharias has ended up owning a cute little puppy. It's funny how life turns out, isn't it? I believe that is enough reminiscing for one day. Now I have a question for you, Sir Top Hat. What is it, Mr. B? Killer Bee? Have you too come bearing a gift for Miss Eve? I believe you are the only one left to present her with anything. A typically astute observation, Mr. B. And so... Oh, it's a puzzle, obviously. Allow me to give you a puzzle. A puzzle. It's a puzzle. A present, but it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle present. A double P. Go. Where did I put my darn coffee pot? I didn't finish it, did I? I'm screwed. I don't know where it is. Oh, that's all. Okay. Oh, whoa. The owner of an inn has a most peculiar hobby where he paints portraits of guests that are staying at the inn. There are 9 pictures of guests that stayed at the inn over the last 9 days. It seems that none of the guests returned to the inn after their stay was finished. Which set of guests stayed at the inn on which days? To give you a clue, the 4th day has already been correctly placed. Huh? The owner man. It seems that none of the guests returned to the inn after their stay was finished. So some people stayed for an extended period of time. Probably. I don't... okay. The 4th one is correctly placed. Okay. So... oh, shoot. Alright, hold on. Gotta find the duplicates. This is really hard. I mean, some things are gonna be easy, like if that guy with the really creepy guy with the curly hair, who's really pale, he's, you know, those have to be adjacent anytime he's in a photo, but that doesn't explain when he left or when he came. Ah, shoot. See, like, in the top right one, the old man isn't there, so something like that could be possible. But we also don't know when the old man arrived. How am I supposed to do this? Give me the hints. Beginning is always a good place to start. Swap the first picture and the 5th picture. Oh god, I already messed with it. The first day now is the correct portrait of its 3 guests. First picture and the 5th picture. Restart. First picture, 5th picture. Boom. Alright. So there are 3 guests. So we now need an old man in all of them leading up to 4. So... let's see here. I see 1 with an old man. That's number 7. So it could be something like... do we ever see the guy with the white mustache again? We do see the white mustache man again. But he's not in the 4th picture, so he does leave. Let's see, mustache man. So 7 goes to 3. So that's when the... Oh, that's not a white mustache. That's just his teeth. Okay. Well, the dark-skinned man leaves. Old man. Dark brown hair. Okay. So it's at number 4 when we have a new guest. Which is that guy with the really open mouth. Do we ever see him again? Yes, we do. He's in at least 3 of them. Let's do a quick fast forward through this now, since we have the general gist. I need to figure this out. So this seems right. Guess I'll give it a go.
I've already seen the answer.
Yeah! See? It's
the joy of solving
it's way too
puzzles.
hard originally from the get-go, but with that one clue, that kind of pieced it all together. The puzzle was a bit difficult at the beginning, but with some thought, it really wasn't too hard. You mean, with the clue, it wasn't so hard. Yeah, it's nothing like a good puzzle to celebrate a birthday, wouldn't you agree? Seems like he got it for himself, if you think about it. You selfish bastard. Professor, I don't think you're supposed to solve the puzzle before giving it to her. I knew it, you selfish bastard. Well, that puzzle did seem extra tricky, didn't it, Eve? To tell you the truth, I'd actually already solved it. What? Eve, you should have said something. Well, since you managed to solve it, maybe you should give that thing a try. That thing? Come on, you know, like how after you solve a puzzle, you're all tick, 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 ching! What? And then insert catchphrase here. I couldn't... Oh, the little transitions from the puzzle. The click, click, click. Okay, I see what they're talking about. I couldn't possibly perform a victory pose like that. Not in front of all these people watching us. Come on, Eve, you gotta at least give it a shot. Like they say, you won't know until you try. She's right, Eve. I think it'd be a really nice way to commemorate your birthday. Yes, but I'm simply far too embarrassed. I have to admit, it's really quite strange seeing you so reserved like this, Eve. I bet if you were wearing your Great Witch costume, you'd be singing a different tune right now. It's really interesting when you go back to the original, 5 Ace Attorney games or whatever it is, and the transition they make from all 2D art. So that means they had a huge department of just artists doing 2D drawings with transitions, and then when they bring in Dual Destinies, they bring in a whole new 3D team to work on 3D models for everything. So now it's like a mix between 2D backgrounds with 3D CG, 3D designed characters. I don't know, it's just really... They've come a long way. But it's not always good. There's always a sort of, because I feel like it's still in its newborn stages. Because if you look at games like Fire Emblem, they used to have these really awesome 2D critical strike animations, and then when they went 3D, it's really bland now. It's a lot more bland, but it is getting better, I think. I've seen the trailers. And that was a really long digression, I'm sorry, I apologize. Let's see. Pretty please, Eve, I'll be your second best friend in town if you do. Miss Eve, it would be a great honor to see Labyrinthia's former High Inquisitor pose gallantly at this time of celebration. You all aren't going to give up until I try this, aren't you? Indeed. Now then, Miss Eve. You may begin any time you like.
Who do you take me for? This puzzle's child's play for the Great Witch and High Inquisitor Darklaw.
You couldn't tell that that's meant for the courtroom, because there's room for the bench and she's reaching over. That's funny. I knew it. Super flashy. You know, I think I might have seen that pose somewhere before, Eve. Ah, well, I guess she did use it in the courtroom. I must confess, even I have never gone to quite that extreme after solving a puzzle. Such an inspiring pose. Mark my words, that accursed dough will find itself baked at the hands of Zacharias Barnum. Ah! Is that the end? Soon. What I wouldn't do to be thrown into the flames myself right about now. To be continued! Well then, you know what that means. Stay tuned for the next one. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye!